Let's look at an example. An example always, I think, makes it easier to understand what's going on with the equation. So we're given a ball that's rolling along the ground with an initial velocity of 10 meters per second in the northward direction. And about 4 seconds later, that object is now traveling at 30 meters per second. I didn't write north, but let's assume it's still going north. So something happened. Somebody kicked this ball, somebody pushed it along, and it increased its velocity from 10 meters per second in the northward direction to 30 meters per second in the northward direction. And this question asks us to determine what acceleration did that ball experience. So moving forward, the general recommendation as we get to these equations that are a little bit more elaborate is to list out all the information that you're given. So we know in this case, the equation for acceleration includes final velocity, initial velocity, acceleration, and time. So if I list out which of those variables I have and which of those I'm looking for, as long as I have three of them, I should be able to find the fourth. So if we read the question, the final velocity here is 30 meters per second. And because it's in the northward direction, we know that it's going to be positive, or I can decide that north is going to be positive in this problem. So the final velocity is positive 30, which represents 30 meters per second in the northward direction. The initial velocity is 10. Again, since it's in the northward direction, it's going to be positive. So we have a positive 10 meters per second for my initial and positive 30 meters per second for my final. The acceleration in this problem is actually what's unknown. That is what we're looking for. And we're given a time of 4 seconds. Once you have that listed out, it's just a matter of pulling out your acceleration equation and plugging in what you know and then solving for what is missing. So in this case, I'm just going to plug in a positive 30 for my VF. Then I'm going to subtract a positive 10. So I am subtracting 10, but in reality, I'm subtracting a positive 10. I just didn't write the positive. And then I'm dividing that by 4. And if I solve that out, I get 20 over 4, which reduces to 5 meters per second squared. And because I get a positive 5, and positive was determined to be north, I know the direction on this has to be north. So because that equation produces a final result of positive 5, I know that it's going to be 5 in the northward direction. And since it's acceleration, I need to tack on a meters per second squared for 5 meters per second squared in the northward direction.